Hi, so this is Zena again, part 2 of the beginning of my journey, October 29th, 2017. Again, same here. So if you haven't seen part 1, this is a continuation, so you have to see it in order to know what I'm talking about. So then as I said, I was trying to reach Dr. Barrett's office via the app, and no one has gotten back to me, and I feel like that's a little unprofessional. There's no way the app has been down for several weeks. It's not even like the app is for one office. It's for many offices under Northwell, I believe, care. So being that they have chosen not to get back to me for whatever reason, I'm just going to cancel that appointment. So my third appointment is with Dr. Piotr, I believe it's Piotr. They may call him Peter. Gorecki in Brooklyn. So that appointment is scheduled for November 8th, but I honestly don't know for sure yet if I'm going to go to that one. So those were my 4 options that I had narrowed everything down to after making several phone calls. So I went to my appointment with Dr. Fielding's office on Friday. There was no parking. We went to the Madison Avenue office. There was no parking whatsoever, like commercial vehicle only type of parking. So we ended up having to park in a garage and pay almost $50 to park in a garage, and we don't have money like that. But my husband knew how important it was for him to go with me. So we have to figure out how to do that. But Dr. Fielding has other offices, and he has one in Brooklyn. So my next appointment is at his Brooklyn office. I have made another appointment because it was a very pleasant experience. When we got there, there were 2 doors. I wasn't sure which one to go in. So I peeked and I was looking around, and one of the receptionists, administrative workers, I don't really know what they call themselves. One of the workers in the office that was sitting at a desk, she saw me looking at the doors, and she went, and it was cute. She was guiding me in, and with a smile, and I told her what I was there for, and she helped me out, and she was very nice and polite. And within not even 5 minutes, they called me into the office, into triage, I guess, and the woman's at the front desk, by the way, her name was Felicita, I believe. The woman that helped me, took my weight, my vitals, my family history, that type of thing. Her name was Alexis, and she was also very nice. I was rather nervous, being that, this is a new experience for me at that doctor's office. I get very nervous when I don't know exactly what's going to happen. So anyway, I went there, and she gave her my vitals and my family history, and she was super nice and super patient and super understanding. She was pretty awesome. So they brought me back out there. Dr. Fielding was running a little bit behind, but it wasn't that bad. They called me into another office maybe 15-20 minutes later, and Dr. Fielding came in within less than 5 minutes, maybe. He came and introduced himself and basically asked me how he could help me. And so then I told him that I was interested in the sleeve, and he kind of gave me the floor, gave me time to talk, and I just said I wasn't really sure what to say, so he said okay. So it was like he was giving me the floor, and then he told me straight off the bat that my BMI is 47, and it's probably, it's a good idea for me to have the surgery that realistically I'm probably not going to be able to lose it any other way. And I believe that because I've tried, I don't know, hundreds of different ways, and he knows that. As a fellow lap bander, like as a fellow bariatric surgery patient, he understands because he had the lap band 18 years ago. And so yeah, he basically told me that this is probably my only option. It's a really good option. And you know, he talked for maybe a good 5 minutes or so, and then I asked I asked him some questions for a good 5 minutes or so. And you know, he seemed very knowledgeable, very understanding. He didn't give me any more information really than I asked for. It's not like he was standing there talking. It was just like, here are the facts, here are the risks. It's a great idea, you know. And then he told me that with my insurance that I would have to go for 6 months of weigh-ins consecutively. And yeah, and that's about it. So yeah, we met. I was on my way out. I spoke to another one of the receptionists, or again, office workers, and he didn't have any openings in November really. And I asked about the Brooklyn office because like I said, we had to go somewhere where we can actually find parking. But she didn't know anything about the Brooklyn office, but she gave me their information. And then I left. They put me into their system. So, and I had already been put into their system when I downloaded their app. And so I got sent a reminder. It was just very efficient. And all the workers there were very nice. Very nice. They all had a smile on their face, and they were very professional, and it was really nice. And my husband even got a great feeling. He said, yeah, this is your place. And even after we met with the doctor, he said, this is your doctor. And you know, I believe that God does everything for a reason, and I also feel like this is my doctor. But there was no there were no availabilities in November, so especially for the Brooklyn office, so I made an appointment in January. But I just thought about it. I might be able to go into my primary care physician's office and get weighed in the meantime, and that might help for insurance purposes. But either way, whatever. I've waited this long, I can wait a little longer. So I need to go in for 6 months of medically supervised weigh-ins, and I have to go to a nutritionist and a psychologist to make sure that I understand what's going to happen. I've done my research, I get it. Life will not be simple, you know, after the surgery, and I get it. And he felt like we shouldn't have to wait 6 months because it's obvious that we've tried as much as we have. But either way, I am going to go to him in January. If I have any other updates in the meantime, I will let you know. Other than that, thank you so much for joining. It's awesome to have you here, and I really appreciate you listening to my story. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section. Send me a video response, whatever. Private message, I will get back to you. Thank you so much, and also don't forget to like and subscribe. Talk to you next time. Bye.